Hey y'all, it is Joe. We're back here with another video. Today we are going to show you how to create trucks in your software. So these are trucks that you would use, or vans, or whatever vehicles you want to use to do deliveries and pickups, local deliveries and pickups of your rental orders. So we're going to create trucks, and then we're going to assign those trucks to individual routes for specific days. Okay. This helps so that when your crews come in, your warehouse crews, your delivery crews come into the warehouse to do their jobs, they are able to easily see from the mobile app what routes they've been assigned to and what truck they're going in, whether they're driving or they're just riding along to help with setup, or they're loading up a truck. They know exactly, which truck to work on, and so there's no confusion there. A lot of times in rentals, it's just transfer of information is very key, right? And so the less time we spend going back and forth to the office and the warehouse and calling each other and texting each other, the more time you can save as a company. And so if we can provide these tools to our employees to empower them with the information that they need to do their job without having to ask a bunch of questions, that's just going to be more efficient for the company as a whole. And it's going to make everyone's life easier and everyone's going to be happier in the company. So that's kind of the purpose behind this. Not to get too deep into the why, but let's go ahead and look at how that's actually done. So we hop into admin, we go down to our trucks section. This is where all our trucks live. So I've added 3 here. We have a lot of information about these trucks, service dates, purchase dates, initial values, depreciation years, fuel efficiency, all of that. So we can create a new truck or edit them. You can edit them or you can add a new truck. So let's just click add truck. And let's add a new truck here. So let's do the 2018 International 4300, white. And then let's give it a service date, the end of the month. We purchased it here. Initial truck value, let's say it's 55,000 just for fun. And then 10 years. This thing gets 15 miles to the gallon and 26 feet in length. Let's say 8 feet in width and 8 feet in height, something like that, right? Okay, we click OK, it creates our truck for us. Now, how do we assign that truck to individual routes? Once it's created, we're gonna go over to our routes calendar and we're gonna find a day that has an order that needs to be routed. So let's look at the 20th here of April. We click into it, we see Amanda Walker has to be routed. So first we gotta create a route. If you've never done that before, you just click this little plus button here, adds a new route for us. We can give it a name. We will just call it Route 1 for simplicity. Then you give it a color and you assign a truck right here in this section. So I have a list of all my trucks. I'm gonna assign the 2018 International and create the route. Once the route is created, now we can add stops to the route. So if we click on this stop and add that to the route, that's gonna be showing up over here. So we have this Route 1 and a bunch of information about it. We have the stops that are assigned to it. And we assigned the truck at the time of the creation of the route. But if we want to edit it or do anything to that, we can go into the route details and that will show up here in the assigned truck area with a drop down. Right now we have the 2018 International. If I wanted to switch it to a different truck, I could. So that's on the creation side and the assigning side. Now on your employee side, for your drivers, how they're going to see this is they're going to go into their mobile app. Okay. So I've got the mobile app pulled up here and I go to April 20th. Okay. And go to my route section. That's going to show the route number 1. And right underneath the route name is the truck that they're going in. So the 2018 International 4300. All right. And that's it. That's now all they have to do is open up their mobile app, see what route they've been assigned to, what truck they're going in, and what orders are associated with that route. Hope that helps, guys.